Hello and welcome. Today we're going to show you how you can take advantage of DaVinci Resolve's very useful scene cut detection tool. Now this is possible even if you don't have the full studio version of Resolve. Now there's some confusion surrounding whether or not you can use scene cut detection in the free version of Resolve, but there is in fact a method of doing this, and that's what we're going to learn about in this tutorial. First of all, let's have a look at how you might be trying to use this feature now and where you find yourself at a dead end. In this example, we're in the media page. We found the clip we're looking for and dragged it into the media pool as we normally might do. So let's go to the edit page and drag the clip into the timeline. A quick scan through the clips shows us that this single clip is in fact comprised of a number of cuts. But since we need to do some further work on this clip, like color grading, we really need to be working with individual cuts. Now, according to much of the information that's out there, I should be able to use the scene cut detection right on the timeline. And sure enough, if I click on the timeline tab, there it is. Detect Scene Cuts is right there. And it's not even grayed out. But look what happens when we select that option. A window pops up letting us know that this particular feature is not available in the free version of Resolve, and we're invited to upgrade to the Studio version. Now you may not be ready to commit to upgrading to Resolve Studio just yet, but that won't stop you from still having access to this very useful feature. Let's look at how that's done. In order to have access to the Detect Scene Cuts, you have to start at the beginning where you import the clip into the media pool. Now Resolve offers a number of ways to do this, but only one method will allow you to have access to Detect Scene Cuts. From the media page, go to the Media Browser panel. From here, navigate to the drive and folder that contains your clip. When you find your clip, you might be tempted to drag it into the media bin as usual, but that's where you need to stop. Instead of dragging the file, right-click it instead. You'll be presented with a pop-up menu, and look what we have here, Scene Cut Detection. So now just click on that, and you now have the Scene Cut Detection window at your service. We're just going to have a quick look at how this works, since the focus of this tutorial is how to access this feature in the first place. On the lower left-hand corner of the window is the button Auto Scene Detect. Click on this button and Resolve scans through the clip and finds the most likely points where a cut has been made. On the timeline, you'll see green peaks where the software has found cuts within the clip. Now this clip is only 90 seconds long, so it took no time at all for it to find its 12 cuts. You might want to check the accuracy of these findings. So manually scan through the timeline, and you should see cut in your video window that corresponds to each of the green peaks. Now there are some great tutorials out there with further information on using this tool, and I encourage you to use them if you need to go in for a deeper dive. But for now, we're just going to move on. The last step while in this window is to go to the bottom right hand corner and click on the Add Cuts to Media Pool button. It doesn't respond with anything, but if you've clicked it, it's done its job. Exit the Scene Cut Detection window by clicking on the small X on the top left-hand corner. You'll now see that that single clip you started with is now made of individual cuts. If you go to the Edit page and click on the Media Pool tab, you'll see your cuts displayed in the panel. Select these cuts and drag them into the timeline. And there are your individual cuts that make up your scene, and you're now ready to carry on with your project. We hope you found this video useful. Please click on like if you did. Happy editing.